Hi guys, what is up and welcome to or welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little get ready with me kind of tutorial on the makeup look that I'm wearing today. It is actually early in the morning. It is like 9 something right now and I have a Zoom class at 10. So I'm going to be taking you along with me to get ready for my day and just showing you my everyday makeup that I think is Zoom friendly and really complements being on camera on a computer. I know staying in your house or your apartment and not having to go to class kind of promotes that lifestyle of not really getting ready for the day every day, and I still do that too, but I do like to get ready every morning just to make myself feel a little bit more alive, and it helps with my productivity too. So this isn't a makeup look that's going to make you look too crazy or washed out on camera, but just kind of enhance your natural features and just make your skin look a little bit more healthy and natural if you're suffering with some blemishes and stuff like I am right now, because I am incredibly stressed out. But before we jump into it though, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel for more beauty, fashion, and lifestyle related content. But now let's get started on this Zoom friendly makeup look. Alright, so I just pulled my hair back in a ponytail. I just showered, so it's still a little bit wet. My skin has not been doing so hot lately. I've just been so stressed and overwhelmed, so that's probably part of the reason, and it is so incredibly hot in here that it's just clogging my pores up. So let's put some skincare on before going in with makeup. So today I'm gonna use this little Glam Glow Bright Eyes just under my eyes. It really helps with kind of brightening things up, especially when you don't get a lot of sleep the night before, which is usually the case when I'm in school. All right, and then for my face, every morning I usually like to go into my hyaluronic acid, but I've been trying to just use that at night to kind of not overload my skin with it. So what I am putting on right now is this Rapid Collagen Infusion from Murad. I do enjoy this stuff. I don't know how much it has been doing for my skin lately because I haven't really seen anything good happen with my skin in the past few weeks, but we'll see. What's nice about being on Zoom though is it's a little bit harder for people to see the blemishes on your face and stuff, especially if you're not like the pinned video, you're just in one of like the little small boxes. Plus just through the camera you don't really get that much definition of your skin, so it's not like texture is going to be a real big thing, which is definitely good in my case right now. All right, and then one more thing before going in with makeup, I'm going to put on some SPF. I do have a foundation that has SPF in it, but I like to do an extra layer, and I'm sitting in front of my window always to do like my Zoom calls and stuff, so for most of the day I'm like facing the sun, so it's always good to give your skin a little bit of protection just to, you know, obviously keep your skin healthy and prevent some aging. This might be a little bit too much. This is the Clinique Super Black City Defense, by the way. I think I put a little too much on, but that's okay. I spoke about that in my August favorites, and I do really enjoy it, but I haven't really tried any other SPFs, which is what I said in that video too, so I don't have too much to compare it to, but this doesn't really make my makeup look any different. It does give a nice kind of like hydrating shine though, which I really need because my skin is super dry and textured. I gotta pull that behind my ears, even though I look ridiculous when my hair is behind my ears, but it's just to get the foundation on. So today I am going to be using a more medium coverage foundation. I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. This has SPF 20 and mine is almost gone. So we're going to see how much we can get out of this bottle, but it is more of a medium coverage, like I said, which even though my skin is not doing so hot right now and these blemishes are definitely going to show through it, we can always fix that with concealer. And I feel like, gosh, my bra strap is falling off. And I feel like with being on a screen, it's definitely nice to kind of let your skin shine through a little bit. I've noticed that when I wear more full coverage foundations and stuff, I kind of look a little bit more washed out, and I just prefer a more medium coverage for online classes. So just gonna apply that. Usually I would do like 2 dips in the bottle, but I might have to do 3 because not as much is coming off of here, but we will work with what we have for now. I have mine in the shade, goodness, MC1. It's a pretty decent shade match for me right now. It's a little bit light, but you can see here how it definitely does cover, and you don't really see the redness of that blemish that I had anymore, but it is just a little bit of like a dark spot on my skin, which honestly I am very okay with because it doesn't stand out too much, especially through a screen. I think the key to perfecting this Zoom makeup look is definitely keeping it a little bit more on the natural side and not going too overboard with everything, because I feel like that is kind of amplified when you are looking at someone through a video camera on a laptop. I'm just going to use a little bit of this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, just a tad up there underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to do a swipe on my chin as well. Sometimes I like to go in with just a concealer on days where my skin is looking a little bit nicer, just to cover up some uneven skin tone spots that I have and brighten up my eyes a little bit. I am going to drag this onto my eyelids as well, just so we are a little bit more even. All right, for some reason I cannot find my setting powder anywhere in here, so I am going to set my under eyes with the lightest eyeshadow that I have. I am going to be putting some mascara on today. Typically, if I wasn't wearing mascara and just leaving my eyes all natural, I wouldn't set my under eyes, because really the only reason that I set it is so that my mascara doesn't stick and transfer. But I'm going to take the lightest shade in this Morphe palette, this one right here, and just take that on this little fluffy brush and dab that on my under eyes. This is the only part of my face that I'm going to set, because I do like a dewier, healthy look on the rest of my skin, as opposed to a very matte and kind of perfected finish. I think leaving the rest of your face natural and not setting it really does help with keeping things looking a little bit more natural, like your skin. So for brows today, we are just gonna comb through them. Sorry if you can hear me rummaging through my makeup bag. So for brows, I'm just gonna comb through them with the Benefit Gimme Brow. I really enjoy this on an everyday basis. I need my mirror for that. I just think it looks really natural. It makes them look a little bit thicker and fluffy and feathery. You can't really go wrong. See how much better that one looks than that one. When I first started using this product, I was like really intimidated by it and was very precise with where I combed through, because I didn't want to get excess product. And I think it's a combination of that, and it's a little bit more dried out now, so I don't have as much excess product on the wand. But now I kind of just like go in and comb through whatever, and if it gets outside my brows and looks too crazy, I will clean it up a little bit like how it does right here. But honestly, I think it just looks pretty natural even if you apply it a little messily. All right, for the eyes today, we're gonna keep it super simple. You can even just go ahead and apply mascara if you're feeling that. Today I want a little bit of something on my eyes, so this is the Morphe NT palette, and I think I'm gonna go in with this shade here that's just kind of like a little bit more of an orange color than my skin tone, and just apply that all over the lid. I'm not going to do any shimmer or anything today. This is kind of just to give my eyes a little bit of definition so that I don't look like super tired on camera. And I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush. Wow, that was a little bit more orange than I was expecting, but it's okay. All right, because that shade wasn't what I was expecting, I'm going to take a little bit more of a dense brush. This one's from IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to go in with this shade here. It's a little bit more of like a cool toned brown, and see if I can make my eyes look a little more brown than orange, because I wanted to just go for a brown shade that's similar to the bronzer. Yeah, that looks a little better. All right, so super simple. Eyes are finished. I feel like adding a little bit of a neutral color on your eyes just kind of ties in with bronzer. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. Today I'm gonna use the Hourglass Extreme Lash Caution Mascara. I really like this stuff, and it's not too intense that it looks more on the unnatural side. So this one's kind of getting dried out a little bit too, but we'll see how it goes. Recently, I've been using the Benefit Roller Lash to but that one is just a little bit more dramatic. I feel like it kind of lengthens more, whereas this one is kind of just like a fuller mascara. I always apply it to my lower lash line every day just to give a little bit of definition since we're not going in with any eyeliner or anything. All right, so lashes are done. Really nothing like super special or dramatic, just kind of a little bit of definition to make my eyes look a little bit wider and more awake. All right, so I'm gonna go in with bronzer now, and I'm only gonna go in with bronzer today, no highlight or blush. I do love my blushes, but on days where I want to be a little bit more natural, it's always my go-to to just use bronzer. It's what I've been doing basically every day. I feel like it just looks so much more natural, especially towards the end of summertime when you're nearing the fall time. So I'm going to take this huge fluffy brush from Farrah and then this bronzer in the shade Americano from Ofra. Yes, mine is like so super messy because I literally just like go all around in it, but I like to apply this literally not precise at all, kind of drag it onto my cheeks a little bit where I would apply some of my blush, and this is going to give my skin a little bit more color and a little bit more life, but kind of keep it looking pretty natural because it's more similar to my skin than blush is. And I like that this one has a little bit of shimmer to it. I don't love doing this with a matte bronzer. I just feel like that looks a little bit more on the unnatural side, and the dewy bronzer, the glowy bronzer definitely helps give your face a little bit more of a shine and enhance the dew just to make it look like you have naturally sun-kissed, bronzed, glowing skin. And then drag it onto my neck a little bit. And then I'm just gonna pop some of that on my nose here, concentrating at the bottom of it, kind of like towards the tip. All right, so that is basically all for the face. I am gonna just spray my face real quick. This is the Wet n Wild, that side was in a different language, the Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. I know this is like a primer water, but I always use it to set my face. And this again just helps with a little bit of a glow and a dew so you look nice and healthy on camera. All right, and then for the lips, so you can keep it super natural and just go with like a gloss. Personally, I like to add a little bit more color because I feel like that stands out a little bit on camera, especially with having such a natural face going on. Nothing like too super bright though, so I think today, let's see what I have here. All right, so I like to, especially when I'm adding color to my lip, I like to go with something that is, gosh, someone's car is like reflecting all over the place because I have my window open. But especially on days where I am putting a color on my lips, I like to go with something that is a little bit closer to a natural lip color, so not like super duper bright pink or purple or anything like that. So I'm going to use this Too Faced Sweet Peach one in the shade Got Peach. This is just like a matte lipstick, and then I am going to add a little bit of a gloss over top of it. Personally, I find colors like this are really, really flattering on a lot of people, and especially when you add a gloss over top, it kind of looks a little bit more natural and diffuses the color a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Moonchild gloss and just apply that in the center, and then kind of just rub it over the rest of my lips. So the gloss definitely helps kind of pull the look together since our face is so dewy, looking so natural, but I do like a little bit of color on my lips as opposed to like just a gloss, especially on days where I do a little bit more with my eyes, like add a color on them. But this is the completed makeup look for a very natural, easy, everyday face that is also Zoom friendly. I actually have a Zoom call in a few minutes here, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, get ready with me style video. Let me know your favorite way to do your makeup for online classes if you are also a student. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end of this video with me. Like I said, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel for more beauty, fashion, and lifestyle related videos. But I will see you in my next one. I almost forgot what to say there. Bye.